joining Local 5's first 5 p.m. here on WFRV Plus. I am your beloved host. I have to say beloved today because we got McKenna Gallenberger back. She loves to give me an eye roll, and she loves to just look at it. I mean, just look at that face right now. Just so disappointed in me. I'm not really sure.
I'm never disappointed in you, Indy.
Well, yesterday was a big day on First 5. We had Walter Payton's son on, and you didn't even say good job.
I said good get before you did the interview.
You didn't even watch the interview, did you?
No, I didn't. Sorry. Well, actually, no. I watched it on the website. I didn't watch it live, though.
That's okay. Yeah, you can watch the full interview. We, our station general manager, Judd, requested that I make an article about it, and I'm just like, oh my God.
A good get for you and the station.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. It's just, I hate boosting myself.
Has an entire half-hour live show dedicated to him. I don't want a little article on the website about it, though.
I mean, it's
contradictory.
Strictly business here, you know? We're just strictly
business.
Strictly business. So we have some more fun stuff today. We have a lot of stories in our area that have...
Today was kind of wild.
Yeah, today was a crazy day. We had, fires. We had...
semis crashing into gas stations.
I do have Ellie's live shot from the 5 that we can play. And then Daniel interviewed somebody from WGN as well.
Yep, continuing our Bears-Packers matchup coverage.
Yes, and I have, I probably should have got this up before the show, but let me get my email up because Daniel, unfortunately, the Zoom didn't record his voice.
Oh, sure.
So I kind of have to set it up here and be like, hey, this is what this guy's talking about, So anyways, let's go ahead and start off with you want to start off with the semi?
Semi? Oh, I mean it's been a big talker.
I mean, that's kind of crazy. So pretty much what happened today is it was earlier this morning, a semi truck had crashed into a gas station. Shell in Wrightstown.
Shell gas station in Wrightstown.
And it was a pretty dangerous scene. I mean, it went right through the door, or, well, not the door, but
the side of the building.
The whole side of the building it was destroyed.
Yeah.
And now they have put coverings or wood, whatever.
The semi has been since removed. And
yes,
stuff.
But
it did take the better part of the day because of the structural dangers.
Yeah, they were all worried about that if it would collapse or not. Well, should we play Ellie's package right now?
Go for it.
All right. Well, it's her live shot, not her package.
Okay.
All right, you know the same thing. Okay. Roll it.
Yeah, roll it.
Say it.
Roll it!
A semi that crashed into a gas station in Wrightstown left behind some major damage and a close call for those inside. Ellie Davis was at the scene all day and has the story for us. Ellie.
Hi, Caitlin. Yeah, as you can see behind me, there's just a couple crew members left, but mostly all the crew have left from that semi that crashed right into the building behind me. The Wrightstown fire chief told me that both the drivers and the attendant that were in the building did appear to be okay. Firefighters spent the entire morning clearing that scene and making a plan of action on how to get that semi out. Through that repeated pulling with the tow truck and then resetting, crews were able to pull that truck out with any more damage done to the building. The fire chief says that the lengthy process was to ensure preservation and safety for the firefighters that had to take it out.
Right now for building preservation, how much of the building we can preserve when we do pull the truck back, that we don't do any more damage to the building. And then we're also looking for the front facade of the stone and the block on the building, that it doesn't fall on the guys that are helping when we do pull it back, because that's our main structural support on it.
Right behind me, you see it's boarded up where the semi was in. There was a worker who was on scene who told me in the future there is a lot of uncertainty for what this gas station looks like. Live in Wrightstown, Ellie Davis, Local 5 News.
So, yeah, I mean, what an incredible scene there. Just, you don't really expect a semi to be plowing through.
No, and especially it happened very early this morning, the initial crash. So a lot of morning commutes were impacted by this. A lot of people saw it on their drive-in. And I mean, you kind of heard a little bit from Ellie there about how close this semi actually came to that gas station attendant. just inches away. Can you imagine?
Just working on a normal day. And
then
I sit over by the,
Oh yeah.
and whenever you hear a crash, it's
Toast.
just like, oh,
You
God.
would be toast.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking. I mean, you hear a crash outside on Mason here, and I'm just like, please don't come through the building.
I mean, this intersection is it does pose some danger and stuff. So
and I'm always like, well, if it did come through the building, don't laugh. You're not allowed to laugh here, but I'd probably do more damage to the car than the car would do.
Oh my God, Indy, don't be dumb.
What do you mean don't be dumb?
But glad that everybody appears to be okay.
Yes.
I know that driver is being treated for he suffered a medical crisis, so hopefully they're doing well.
Yes.
But, kind of a wild story.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna move on to our next story here. Playing with a couple different buttons.
We also knew at noon 3 people are hurt after a house fire on the west side of Green Bay this morning. Green Bay firefighters went to a home on Royal.
Did you? Well, I'm pausing it because I was gonna say it.
Okay.
You know? Do you want me to say your script?
No.
Because what?
Well, it's written for TV, and this is like conversation,
This is
no?
CTV.
Correct.
Anyways, so you're seeing footage of there's 3 people.
The other big story from this morning.
Yeah, the other big story. 3 people were taken to the hospital Thursday morning following a structure fire in the 1100 block of Royal Boulevard in Green Bay. The Green Bay Metro Fire Department said crews, they were dispatched to the home after initial reports indicated a person possibly trapped inside the home while firefighters were en route. Upon arrival, crews observed heavy smoke coming from both the front door and the garage. 2 occupants were able to evacuate, while a third did remain inside. Firefighters quickly located and removed that individual from the residence. All 3 were transported to a nearby hospital for evaluation. Now, firefighters, they encountered active fire in the basement and kitchen areas. Efforts were complicated by a downed power line in the backyard that was sparking and limiting access for the crews. At 6:25, the Green Bay Metro Fire Department's upgraded the incident to an all-hands alert, working still. What does that mean, McKenna?
It means everybody get there.
Everybody get there. You know, the daughter of a firefighter. I mean,
for lack of professional terms, it means everybody get there.
Everybody get there. Bring additional resources. So,
yeah.
Due to compromised flooring and overall structure instability, crews transitioned from an interior attack more to a defensive strategy. A portion of the first floor did collapse shortly after that change. So, good thing they decided to go defensive instead of attack that fire. Yep. It was contained by 7:40 a.m. Crews were remaining on scene for overhaul and salvage operations. The fire officials are emphasizing the importance of working smoke alarms, noting they played a critical role in alerting occupants and allowing them to evacuate. Now, the cause of the fire still remains under investigation. Anything to add, McKenna?
Did you just read the press release?
No.
That was like, oh my God.
I wrote my article.
Oh, okay.
Or read my article.
$350,000 in damages too.
Ooh, I didn't get that. See,
so there's a lot. But no, there's a lot too that like there's a lot of fires that happen across the city, and unfortunately we can't cover them all.
Yeah.
But yeah, to hear about the fact that somebody was still inside, 2 people escaped, the power line in the back was kind of wild. Because
do we know how that went down?
There wasn't anything that we could find out.
Right.
No.
So it's kind of a mystery.
Yeah, it seems because there was no like high winds. Mm-hmm. I mean, we've had the fog and some freezing rain and stuff, but nothing that would cause
really
down
interesting
lines.
to. We'll have to hopefully they give an update on exactly what caused that.
Yeah.
But anywho, you know what time it is?
What time is that?
Commercial break.
Commercial break.
Commercial break. We're keeping it strict today.
We're strict.
Well, not
you and I are never strict.
Well, we can't have as much fun because we have a lot of content to. Yeah, you know what? You picked a bad day to come on the show.
I told you what day worked.
And I agreed to it. I said it was going to be a perfect day.
Yes.
And then the uppers, like yourself, the uppers, they said, we're going to do this. This is, we need to feature this because it's good content. And I said, I agree. McKenna's going to be pissed, but I agree. And you're seeing McKenna enraged right now. We'll head to our commercial break. Thank you for joining Local 5's First 5. We'll be back right after these commercial breaks until, well, we need McKenna to say it.
Roll it!
Well, you guys know how television works. Sometimes things break. in the middle of shows. Unfortunately, the commercial button, it's all gone wrong. I'm not really sure what's going on with the commercial button. I'm gonna have to try to figure that out because that is what some would call no bueno. Anywho, we'll continue on. So here is a little bit. Daniel Schuster was talking with WGN's. I already forgot his name. Friedman.
Yeah.
Yeah, him. Sports reporter down in.
I was gonna say a sports reporter from WGN, is affiliate of ours, who of course is down in Chicago, where those dreaded Bears reside.
The dreaded Bears. Obviously, a huge playoff matchup coming up. The third time they've ever met. Bears took the first one back in the 40s. Packers most recently in 2010.
Yep.
So 1-1.
Big time.
It's the rubber match.
1-1 overall for like playoff play, but then also 1-1 within the season,
which should have been 2-0.
I know it should have been 2.
I mean,
but you know what? I've heard a couple of the local radio stations talk about this too. I'm almost glad we're not 2-0 over them, because now it's like,
because it's hard to beat a team 3 times.
Correct.
So
correct.
There is I don't know if you saw, there is a lot of national attention on the game. Obviously, it's the NFL playoffs, but some people think the Packers are going to blow them out.
See, I'm hearing the opposite though.
And I think it's going to be a close game.
I think it's going to be a close game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout.
When Jared Payton and I talked yesterday, we both said it will probably come down to the last.
It's going to be a field goal.
Yeah.
It's always coming down to a field goal.
I think it will. I honestly think I could see like a 27-24.
Yeah.
Or like a 24-21,
Easy.
something like that. Obviously, I talked with Jarrett, and he said the Bears need to run the ball. Green Bay's defense is shredded right now. Their run defense is horrid.
Non-existent.
Barry Sorrell has stepped up. He's a big piece. We drafted him in the most recent draft. He stepped up, but he can't do everything on his own. We need Lucas Van Ness to step up.
Everybody's got to step up.
Everybody's got to step up. Trayvon Diggs is in the secondary now. Obviously, it's maybe he needed a scene change, but
I don't know.
Who knows? So here we go. Let's go ahead and talk about Daniel's interview here. So Daniel, he asked Mr. Friedman.
He did not prepare.
No, I did. I had it right in my live shot, but now I forget if it's Friedman or Friedman. He asked WGN about how Ben Johnson has been able to turn the team around in just 1 year and the impact it has had. Let's go ahead and listen to a little clip of that here.
It's crazy what competent coaching can mean to turn around a franchise. And let's face it, the Bears really haven't had a good head coach since Lovie Smith. And, that was back in the 2000s when the Bears had a dominant defense and they made the Super Bowl 19 years ago, I should say. And now you have Ben Johnson, who was, I think what was so cool about it is he was the Bears' #1 choice, and it seemed like he was Ben Johnson's #1 choice to come here as well. Despite being in the division and having success in Detroit, he looked at the situation here in Chicago and said, I want to be with Caleb Williams. I can turn around this team. And in 1 year, that's exactly what has happened. It has been perfect, right? We've seen some blemishes with Caleb in this offense, but more highs than lows. The running attack has been incredible for most of the season. That's what Ben Johnson has really preached. Run the ball first, have everything else kind of follow with a lot of play action, a lot of motion. And they have a lot of weapons. It's not like one go-to guy, but we've seen the emergence of Colston Loveland and Luther Burden, 2 rookies that were taken very highly in the draft this year for the Bears. Roma Dunze is going to come back for this game on Saturday. DJ Moorhead, of course, the dagger touchdown at Soldier Field the last time these two teams played. So you have a lot of weapons on offense, and what Ben Johnson has also done is he's instilled this confidence, this belief in this group. And look, he's taken off his shirt in the locker room, celebrating victories on Black Friday, getting hot dogs for the city. He's really just brought this enthusiasm, this joy back to a Bears fan base that's really been thirsting for a successful team for a number of years now.
So as you hear it, the Bears, they're ready. They've been just waiting for this moment.
Yeah.
There's a whole cultural shift in Chicago. Not good for Green Bay, because Chicago, they're knocking on the door saying, we're here. We're it's finally our time to be competitive in the division, and we're here to we're here to stay.
And I can see that, because they have been bad for such a long time.
Yeah.
But also, you can't discount the Packers and the will to overcome the Bears.
Absolutely. And with the recent success, 25-5, I believe, through the last couple years, decade, maybe. I don't
Yeah.
even know how long it's been, but they've been really good against the Bears. And Jared and I were talking yesterday. We said that it was an interesting point. Jared said that it would be beneficial for the entire division to be good because you're playing against each other. You're playing against some of the best competition in the NFL.
Oh, sure.
So if you make the playoffs, that you're playing. If you end up playing another team who's maybe from a weaker division, you shouldn't have as much of a problem playing. So you get where I'm coming from?
Yeah,
I mean, the entire division was above 500.
I was going to say, our division was not easy by any means
not
this
at
year.
all.
Don't get me wrong, only half being in the playoffs.
And you got to expect the Lions are going to be good again eventually.
Exactly.
You know, they've
the Vikings, once they figure out what to do with the quarterback.
Yeah, once J.J. McCarthy figures out what he wants to do, if he wants to play all 4 quarters or just the last quarter of the game.
Woo! I don't want to.
Yeah, I mean, he's
I don't know.
sometimes good.
I don't know. He's a hot mess, in my opinion. I'm just like.
Well, anyways, we'll continue on with the interview. So Daniel then asked him about the weather this weekend and if that benefits the Bears' running game. Obviously, it doesn't. Luke Sampe said it doesn't look like it'll be a snow game, but there will be some precipitation earlier on in the day. Could get some flurries, but nothing as significant.
Not like the Snow Bowl.
Right, mainly focused on wind. So let's go ahead and listen to what WGN has to say. What button do I hit here? Full screen here and then play it.
I think both teams want to establish the run. I think both run defenses are subpar. We saw what Derrick Henry did to the Packers rush defense a couple weeks ago, right? That won the Bears the division. And so they're very happy that King Henry was able to run rampant all over Green Bay. And look, that is the recipe for the Bears. When they have had the most success, it is because of their 1-2 punch with Kyle Monangai, the rookie, and DeAndre Swift, the veteran. And I think Ben Johnson, if you look back at the last 3 weeks, he's probably questioning why they've kind of taken a different approach. They haven't run the ball as much. And I think that is entirely the game plan for the Bears. And if it is kind of a wet game, the latest from our meteorologists here at WGN, they're telling me that, don't expect a whole lot of snow during the game, maybe some pregame, but it's going to be probably high 20s. It could be like a little bit of a wintry mix, not a whole lot of wind. But, if it is, even if a little bit of swirling wind on the lakefront, that could affect things and maybe some visibility concerns. So, yeah, I think it plays a part into both teams wanting to run the football. The Bears do not have a great running defense. So I think the Packers, with Josh Jacobs getting an extra week healthy as well, will want to do the same.
You got to press the button.
Yeah. I'm working on it, all right? It's a little bit of a makeshift setup
I know,
here. So just bear with me.
No.
Packer with me. Daniel then he talked a little bit about the rivalry and the new era of the Packers Bears. Like we said before, Packers have dominated this rivalry as of recently, but could it be turning?
No.
I hope not. Where's the button?
Let's face it, it's been a very one-sided affair for 30 years, dating back to Brett Favre passing the torch to Aaron Rodgers and now to Jordan Love. And, it was fun that the Bears ended last season, Week 18, with a win on a walk-off kick at Lambeau, but it didn't mean anything. But for them to carry that into this season and say, all right, we can try to set some new standards when it comes to Bears-Packers and, start this new rivalry era with the Ben Johnson-Caleb Williams tandem. And look, both games have been incredible this year, coming down to the last play. And I would think nothing less about this Saturday night with these two teams, basically a coin flip game, to say maybe who has the ball in their hands last, who doesn't make that play where, I know Caleb Williams, he's been, fantastic with these late season comebacks. His one real, chance that didn't come through was the Green Bay game, also San Francisco as well, where he had a chance to make a play late. But otherwise, he has been, money in these situations when, the Bears need a play to be made, whether it's with his legs or with his arm in these comeback situations in the final 2 minutes of the game. I think it's a lot of.
All right, we're going to head to our final commercial break. Are we actually? I'm not really sure what's going to happen.
Roll it?
We're going to try.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not really sure, but we'll be back in just 1 minute. Let's see. Does this button work? There's no way this button's working. No, it doesn't work.
Okay, so manually.
Yeah, we got to manually.
Roll it.
It's all going wrong. I even got to change it to 1 minute. Unbelievable. We'll see in a minute. Welcome back to Local 5's First 5 p.m. here on WFRV Plus. I am joined by McKenna Gallenberger, Kenny G, McKenna G Money, whatever you want to call her nowadays. Well, we got about 7 minutes left of the show. Let's just talk.
You just want to talk?
I just want to talk.
Okay. What do you want to talk about?
How have things been going recently? I mean, you haven't been on the show for a while. You've been busy, obviously.
Yeah. Well, it's just because Wes and I switched pickups for Ollie at night out of daycare.
We love Ollie. Absolutely.
So that's why it's been.
Wes still making the big bucks?
He moved offices, actually.
Where?
He moved to his entire office picked up and moved to De Pere recently. Actually,
like they
this
picked
week.
up the whole thing.
Well, no. They got a new building and moved to De Pere.
I'm just being
Oh
dumb.
my god.
Any plans for the Packer game?
This weekend?
Yeah.
No. I mean, no, not. I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna go. Are you gonna go to Stadium View?
I really wanted to, but me, Josh, and Cam, we're gonna get together for sure. That's
Your group.
That's the group
Yep.
up here, and we are going to go to Stadium View. But it sounds like somebody from our college friend group, she's hosting a Packer party, and she invited us over. So
okay.
we're gonna go over to her house. We're gonna Uber over there because we're not really sure what's gonna happen. I have a bet going on right now too for this Packers, and
A bet with them or like a money bet?
Oh no, a fun bet with a former Local 5 employee, Samantha Petters.
Oh my god! Of course.
So I told her yesterday.
Who is a Bears fan?
Yes, I told her. I said, "Do you want to place a bet on the game?" Because her and I were kind of talking back and forth yesterday, talking smack to each
I was
other.
gonna say trash
I
talking.
mean, I said, "I think we're gonna blow you out," and do I believe that? No, but
No, but yeah.
and she said the same thing, and she was like, or I said, "You want to put a bet on it?" And we're trying to think about what to bet
Okay.
because betting money's no fun.
No, it's got to be something personal or like
So
against.
I could show up here in a Bears jersey or something like that. She can't really do that on air.
Yeah.
So I was unable to, we were unable to work that out. So there's one thing in common that her and I typically have, and it happens to be the consumption of liquids.
A certain type of liquid that may or may not.
So the loser has to take some shots that night, spread out, but it has to be after the game.
And how are you going to? Do you have to videotape
You have to
it? I was gonna
videotape
say
it.
there's got to be some kind of proof.
Both of our favorite liquors were, and still are,
Yeah.
tequila.
Your favorite though?
I like it.
Well,
I enjoy it. Like, I don't hate taking
Yeah,
it.
but it's not your favorite.
Well, no, I guess not. But
Hers, yes.
yeah, she's nuts.
But yours is not tequila.
No. But so then we had to come up with a number of how many.
Oh god.
Now the stakes
The
are
amount of touchdowns scored.
Oh god! Imagine it's like a 52 to 50 game.
It's not going to be that high.
But so we came up with a number. It's not 1. It's not 2.
Is it 5 because you're both from Local 5?
It's not 3.
It's got to be 5.
It's not 4.
It's got to be 5.
It's 5.
Yeah.
I'm a little
Oh my
nervous.
god, I'm going I could vomit for you.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous because especially so I've been on a new diet. We've been trying to eat a little better.
Yep.
So I'm not eating as much. So stomach's gonna be a little empty that night. I'd assume.
You got to get a good base.
Yeah, I know.
You have to get a good base.
It's just I don't have to if we win.
Well, correct.
So let's just win the darn football game.
Yeah, but if we don't,
Oh, so yeah,
we're gonna be crashing at that friend's house though.
Oh man, yeah. There's no way I'm getting home. I mean, we're Ubering to that place, and we're Ubering back to Josh's place, and
No, you're staying somewhere. You're not going back home.
Not a chance.
Yeah.
Not even if we win. It was apparently the move for this weekend is vodka 7-Up.
I've never been a fan of vodka. Unless maybe it's a Bloody Mary, but that's like it.
Those are so good.
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of people don't like them though.
Bloody Marys?
Yeah.
Well, it's totally a Wisconsin thing.
It's so good. Little cheese stick in there, little beef stick.
Oh my God, the pickle spears?
The pickle spears, man.
Yeah.
I found out pickles don't have any calories the other day. I tell you that. I never knew that.
I mean,
They're extremely salty.
The pickles that I'm eating are like 5 calories, but
You're getting the wrong pickles.
no, I get the correct pickles. They are so good.
What brand?
It's
we
God.
can fight about this.
I can't. I don't know the name.
What?
Hang on, I gotta hang
You
on.
tell me you don't know your pickles.
I do. I just don't know the name. I just know it comes in a jar. It's
well,
cold.
most pickles come in a jar and they're cold.
Shut up. I get them at Pick and Save. In the spear form. Okay, hang on. Oh, the Clausen dill pickles.
Yeah, those. There's like two brands that I absolutely love. Clausen, the spears are really good.
Yep.
The other ones I like are Milwaukee's Best.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever.
If you get these Vlasic ones, the one with the stupid, I don't know what that is, a duck.
What?
What I don't know what that guy is.
A goose?
I don't know what he is. He's got a big beak and glasses.
A bird.
Those are gross.
Yeah, those are very good.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, I found that out, and I went to Quick Trip to fill up on gas the other day, and I went inside to get a little snack because I was a little hungry, but I couldn't go over on calories, so I was like, we'll get something small.
Popcorn doesn't have any calories either.
And I really wanted, I was talking to my sister, and I was like, I really want some pickles. So I found, they got those pouch, like not the full thing,
those,
but
like,
the
snap.
Yeah, the little snack ones. Found out they had 0 calories. I said, give me 3 of them. I said, oh my God, give me 3. The kids goes, well, they are in sodium. I said, well, good thing we're counting calories, not sodium. Obviously not the greatest decision, but.
Yeah, that's what's like on the line. I don't know what we're going to do. I mean, Wes's parents are coming into town, so we're going to be able to hang out with them. Dad's a huge Packers fan, so it'll be a big deal.
Be a fun game.
Yeah.
Fun weekend.
God, they just need to win.
Please.
We just need to win. I don't care. It's mostly just so we can say we can beat the Bears.
I don't want to listen to people here.
I don't want to listen. Yeah.
I can't do it.
I don't want to listen to the postseason talk, the trash talk. I don't want to see the Bears move on when we have to lose.
All right. That'll do it, McKenna. Thanks for joining Local 5 Series 5. We'll be back tomorrow. Well, I'll be back. McKenna won't for a Friday edition. We'll see you. Bye. Roll it. Something. Goodbye. Say something.
Where's the copyright?
Oh, wait. This is Stand By.
Yeah. Oh, my God, Indy.
It's all gone wrong. Where?
Copyright. Roll it. Hey, there we go.
Son of a.